Tomorrow will mark 6 months of the Russian invasion of Ukraine. The war has changed a lot in the country, but if it has not changed something, it is Ukraine's love for football. The sport is now making a comeback in the war-torn nation. Shakhtar Donetsk and Metalist 1925 played out an all-nil draw in Kyiv's empty Olympic Stadium as Ukraine hopes that the league will help lift spirits. Take a look.
Air raid sirens. No fans in attendance. Heavy military presence. And teams made up mostly of homegrown players. Football is returning to war-torn Ukraine nearly 6 months after the Russian invasion. The first match involves Shakhtar Donetsk and Metalist 1925, teams from cities that are fighting for their survival. Playing club football amid war sounds almost extraordinary, but for Ukraine it's all about defiance in the face of Russian aggression. Kyiv thinks that the league will help lift morale in the country.
This is work, and we perceive it as professionalism, as a huge responsibility to show the world that life in Ukraine does not stop, but continues. And football is one of those factors that move the emotions of the whole country and the people who fight for all of us. So football is essential for us individually.
On Monday, Shakhtar Donetsk players ran onto the pitch as soon as the air raid sirens stopped. It was their final training session before the Ukrainian Premier League kicked off. The first game will be held in Kyiv's Olympic Stadium. In fact, all games of the league will take place in the capital and its surrounding region. There will be no fans present due to risks of bombs and missiles. All stadiums must have bomb shelters. Every time an air raid siren sounds, the game will be stopped. Players and match officials must take shelter in the basement until the siren stops. Military officials will be present at each and every game. If an air raid siren lasts for over an hour, the match will be postponed. The Ukrainian Premier League has retained its 16-team format, but they had to replace 2 teams from last season, Dresdner Chernihiv and FC Mariupol. Their cities and stadiums have been the most affected in the war.
It will be hard if it lasts for more than an hour. Maybe they should set up some bicycles for us. We saw they did it during England's championship. They provided bicycles for the warm-up. John Terry cycle. We will try to keep our muscles toned. I honestly do not know. This is the first time for me, just like for everyone else. We will see.
The team of Shakhtar Donetsk is no stranger to war. They had to relocate from their home city in 2014. This was when Donetsk was captured by Russian separatists. But the forced relocation did not affect their on-pitch success. They won 5 titles in the 8 seasons since then. They were leading the table on February 24th when Russia invaded Ukraine. This year, too, they are the favorites for the title. But the exodus of foreign players meant that the team had to be rebuilt. They are now a squad of young, homegrown players. The new season presents a lot of logistical challenges. There are risks of strikes and other security issues. But Ukraine is pressing on with its football season. For them, it is a message of hope, one that unites the country, one goal at a time.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.